Ladies, gents, how's it going? Random Gary here again, or Gary Prout, depends on who you're asking. Amazing response to my first video. Absolutely loved the guys. I particularly loved the people who have brought more knowledge to the little piece I done on the Medal of Honor. John Chapman recipient. I think it's fantastic that we get to tell his story and share our knowledge. I have bought the book. I'm just getting into it in the early stages, so yes, I might need to do a follow-up. So the recommendations have been coming flooding in. Please keep them coming to me. Tonight I've decided to watch this video here. This is a US soldier who sadly gets shot in an ambush. My understanding is he is okay. I've not looked into it at all, so I'll actually go away and research it just to make sure, because I don't want to do any kind of videos that don't do our service personnel any justice. I've got my beer. This was requested once again, so it's made the cut. And let's see and watch what happens here. Of course, I'll pause and talk about some of my experiences, but yeah, let's see where this one goes.
Roger.
So what I'm seeing here is a horrible place to be. You've got the urban-rural interface, so that two changes of areas, which we would class as being a bit of a threat. You've got river in between you and potentially where the enemy are coming from, and that's a great way for them to protect their position. You have to get across that river, and it can be quite tough. And it's also surrounded by high ground, and that means that the enemy can use that ground to their absolute advantage. They can put what I would call dickers up on the hill who would watch out for you, who would inform people in this built-up area of your movement and allow them to move right in on top of you without the need to expose themselves. So yeah, this gives me the heebie-jeebies.
It's red. And it's on fire too, so all you gotta do is pull the fucking trigger.
Interesting one there. So the guy on the gun didn't actually know what state the weapon was in, so it sounds like whoever is normally on that gun has pulled down out of the vehicle and somebody's jumped up into the position to take over it. I'm always a fan of keeping the person on the gun who's going to be using the gun itself. It's their weapon system. They should crack on. Only in really kind of serious situations where you need to take the gunner out would I switch them up. Vehicles a little bit close, in my opinion. It's great that they're close enough together to provide support, but we've all seen that the Taliban, they would lob RPGs from range. If you're too close together, you're just providing a bigger target for them. There's a greater chance that they'll actually slap something. They would probably move round to this angle where this guy's moving in from here. And if they shot at it, they'll have all frontage of a vehicle because they're at the same distance as well. So it's more likely for the RPG round to actually hit. But one good thing, actually, is anybody who's attacking them are firing into the sun. I've been in a position where I've been attacking into the sun, and it is rubbish. You cannot see a thing. I used to teach new recruits. One of the first things I taught them when out on the ground, just doing rehearsals, was spacings. See where I'm going with this. This is a huddle. Don't do huddles. It looks like a terps here. Happy Days got the terp, but yeah, I'm not a fan of these kind of clusters at all. Big target, just like I said earlier on. High five. It's quite steep. You prick. That sound of the crack means that it's really close. All of those rounds were close. That wasn't that wasn't a little squeeze. I got pins and needles here. That wasn't a little squeeze. That was probably a tripod or a bipod mounted gun there. That sounded really shitty close. Get a drink. How many other veterans out there are sitting pumping away like me right now? I tell you, that one doesn't leave you. Jesus.
Are you alright?
Medic! Medic! We got a hit!
I need a medic up here now. I need a medic up north now. Stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Where's he hit? Where's he hit? He's hit right above the ass cheek. Get the medic.
So I know that lots going on here, but again, they've all huddled around this one casualty. They've got a big bank behind the back of them. If one RPG round goes into there, the fragmentation could cause big issues here. Good drills on getting in behind that wheel as fast as he did, even as the casualty and the other people. They just need to get their spacings out. Not heard any thumps of a gun at the minute. I would want somebody suppressing likely firing positions, even if you're just engaging into that hillside. You're letting the enemy know you've got 50 up and ready, and it's ready to thump away. So it could just keep their heads down. So even if you're just firing into a place where you know the enemy are not, but it's a safe place to engage into, you know what, this might be the time to start getting that thing drumming.
Give me a fucking rag or something.
I hope I'm not feeling like I'm picky here, but we went past 50 seconds here, and nobody is applying pressure onto this gunshot wound. I know it's something simple. It might not even fix the gunshot wound, but every man is a medic. Every person on the ground is a medic. I'd be stripping the body armor off. I'd be removing his weapon system off him. I'd be finding where the injury sites are, where that point of trauma is, and I would be starting to treat them as best as I could.
Give me a rag, please. Rag or something. Get that first aid kit.
Hey, hurry! Get him on something!
There's no dignity when you've been shot. Get the trousers off, get the underwear off. Let's get as good a visual we can on this area, and let's get it treated.
Use the tire. Use the tire. It's coming to him.
So I think that might be friendly troops, maybe in a nearby kind of fob hilltop position, or maybe even in a nearby vehicle. but they don't seem too concerned with it. The way the crack thump is coming seems to be going past them rather than directed at them, so it might just be a bit of flanking fire, somebody firing in the likely firing positions.
No, he's still bleeding. It's fucking single shot straight in. Okay. Do me a quick favor. Open this up real quick. Let's see if he's got an exit move towards the front.
Okay, good drills starting to come in here now. We've got immediate pressure under the site of the wound. The other guy's actually making the soldier safe, and it might sound strange, but sometimes one of the best things you can do is take their weapon system off them. They're in shock, they're losing blood, they've got a weapon system on them there with live rounds, and you just want to get them into the best place so that they can be treated. And sometimes whenever you've got shock, you're losing blood, you can get a little bit delirious. Actually, they can then become a danger to other people around them if they still have that weapon system. So it's always nice just to remove it from them.
You all right, Fish? You just calm down. In the front. All the way on the shooter. Just got one single. Get this door shut.
Also looks like they're involving the casualty a little bit, which is always good, because that gives the casualty back that kind of sense of control, and it gets them thinking on something else rather than the pain and are they bleeding out and all of that kind of stuff. So it's quite often a really good thing to get them involved in the treatment.
I know what he wants. With this one.
All right.
Just give him an A. Hey, Hector, take a picture. Just, hey, it went straight through.
It went straight through. You got a clean shot.
Hold on. Take a picture of me. It went straight through.
You got any fucking
he's passed his camera to his buddy to take pictures. I thought he was passing him the camera to maybe go through it, censor it, make sure no images on there, because he's going to go through the medevac route now, and goodness knows where his camera's going to end up or who it's going to end up with. So I thought he was handed to him to take pictures of. Instead, he's got the thumbs up and he's banging out a big hell yeah.
Yeah, there you go, Fish. Gotta have to keep these undies, man.
He's checking the picture. Is this good? Is this a good shot? He's properly bleeding here. He's not bleeding lightly. He's left the puddle on the pavement here. So, flipping squatties, soldiers the world over. It doesn't matter which nation you're from. Training might be different. The individuals are always the same. Brilliant.
You got fucking holes in and out, man. In and out.
Where did it come out?
It came out right on the front part of your hip. And your IFAC's on your left side.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up!
What I need you to do is roll over here on your back just a little bit. Roll over here. I gotta get to your IFAC.
Son. That's my flashlight.
Alright, go ahead, roll back on your... I'm just on my knees right now. I'm all right.
And here you can see the different impacts of adrenaline and that whole kind of amygdala hijack moment. The guy who's treating him shaking away, and you can see him almost looking at his piece of medical kit time and time again, just trying to make sure, is this the right thing? Is this what I need to be doing? Whereas the guy who's been shot is sitting laughing, he's giggling, he's almost hit the stage of euphoria where he's loving it. It's unbelievable how these kind of situations impact individuals, and the different responses you get depending on where they were and what they seen and how they reacted.
He got shot. He went in and out. Here's the entrance. I got the exit one right here. There's the entrance. Right here. The exit right there. No, this is the entrance. That's the exit.
That medic, goodness knows where he run from, but he got there quickly, didn't he? Did you see the rate he was covering the ground at? Medics, man, worth their weight in gold.
Looks like it's clean wounded.
Hey, I see a dude moving over there. I can't really see anything.
Oh, hey, somebody get on call. The those guys.
Both shots have been for Hitman 4.
See, I got one open.
But he's doing bad. $1 million wound, huh?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Hey, where are those coming from?
That's not Hitman 4. That's a goddamn shootout.
Whoa, jingly truck straight through. Yeah, so I suppose what would I have done? I would have been returning fire straight away. This person's still blatting away here, but we can't quite see with all of these screens up here. They're still being engaged. There was a big delay in that immediate piece of kind of response to treating the casualty, and then there was that little bit of time with the casualty who had the weapon system. Now it's really easy, me sitting here, I'm in a lovely place in southern England, decrypting these boys and what they were doing in Afghanistan, but you know what? The guy got his happy photo. He's good. My understanding is he's healthy. Nobody else was hurt during this year. Another day in Afghan, man, isn't it? Absolutely gleaming. Looks like they, in the grand scheme of things, had a good day this day. So guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know below, what did you think of it? If you haven't already, bang that subscribe button. I'll see you again very soon. Have a good one. Cheers.